Good morning. I swear I'm awake. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Hotel Room Yap. Hello and good morning, fine friends. Does anyone else wake up very dehydrated? I feel like I wake up and every ounce of water has just been absorbed in my body and I must replenish it. Yes, I know plastic water bottles are not ideal, but I think I forgot my reusable water bottle this weekend. Probably because I brought Maddox and I didn't feel like there was room. And these were in the hotel room. We can't all be perfect, you know? We're trying our best out here. Speaking of trying our best, that is what I wanted to talk about this morning. I don't know about you guys, but I have this little vision of who I'd like to be, and then this reality of who I am right now, especially when it comes to sleep habits. I feel like a lot of successful people get up early, right? There's been this narrative of like start your day early. Going to bed early is also better for like restoring your skin health and your hair health and your gut health and your mental health. All these health things. Going to bed early, waking up early, and waking up early often comes associated with a routine of sorts. Meditating, going to the gym, journaling, having your morning cup of tea that's supposed to have a certain number of ingredients, and then making sure you have protein in the morning instead of sugar, and then having time to really take a bath and do your skincare, blah blah blah. And you've done all of this and it's only 7 a.m. I, first of all, just suck at that. I've had a dream of being that for a while, and I don't know what I'm afraid of. There's almost like a fear of missing out. Yeah, like a fear of missing the peace of the evening. There's something quite peaceful about the rest of the world not being awake and expecting your attendance, if that makes sense. And I think I've definitely fallen into that, reasoning for a while now. And I mean, definitely social media. I think I mentioned this in my other morning. Oh my goodness. In my other morning episode. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't have enough hours in the day. Like, there's a hair. Hold on. I feel like there's one hair. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. It was a Maddox hair. Goodbye. Speaking of Maddox, he's here with me this weekend. Let's see if he will join. Maddox, come here, baby. Come on. Hi. Welcome to the conversation. Good morning. What? Can I help you? Would you like to say hello? Sit right here, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the life, guys. This is it. This is the life. Mr. Chicken has lots of wisdom to share with you. Okay, thing number 1. Eat chicken. You're very cute. I love you. I love you. Kind of got distracted. A theme. Okay. Have you said your hellos? He was over there lounging in the corner. He had some water. You need to have some breakfast soon. Yeah? A little sploot. Boop, 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 boop. We just got full-on dog distracted. Bye, bud. Anyway, fear of missing out and the, kind of the peacefulness of the evening. There's something nice about not having the world kind of be awake and expecting you. And I just feel like everything takes up so much more time. Okay. My eyes work sometimes. I'm trying to delegate tasks and have more time to do everything myself. Just get all the things done, including having people help me. My English really does not fully function when I first wake up. This is fascinating. Anyway, I guess just with like coordinating a lot of travel, trying to stay refreshed on like being an actor and like taking scene study classes and reading scripts and working on scene study and my acting skills and kind of being based in my emotions and raw reactions, because acting is reacting, right? So that part of me, and then there's a part of me that loves story and loves writing. There's so many words in my head, like all the time. And so journaling or typing out a story or typing out a memory, writing down an experience, a poem, a thought, a moment, vlogging, because I have this, maybe it's, a generational thing. I just feel like I need to capture, I don't know, I feel like I need to capture things. I'm going all these places and sometimes they blur together, and I really appreciate having them feel different. Oh. No, thank you. Yeah, in like 30 minutes or so, yes. Thanks. What is the point of a do not disturb sign if you don't follow it? Literally, what the heck? Yeah, I just double checked to make sure that my do not disturb sign, because I was like, I don't see it on the back of my door. I left it on my door, right? I did. Stuff like this is a perfect example. It just throws me off course. Anyway, I love vlogging to keep track of like where I am and what I'm doing, because sometimes the inside of a hotel room looks very similar. But then I'm like, of course there are different places and different things. Like Greenville, South Carolina, so cute. I almost get overwhelmed by then how many options I could indulge in, if that makes sense. Like, I got here on Thursday and I was like, okay, I should do something for dinner, right? And then I kind of looked up places that things were closing soon, so I had to just Uber Eats something to the hotel. I was like, okay, fine. The next night, very kind of some fellow voice actors to invite me to dinner with them. That was great. And then last night, I was just so tired because I got only a few hours of sleep. I ended up Uber Eatsing something to the hotel again. I could have gone out, but I was like looking up options, and it felt like too high maintenance to try to schedule an Uber, because Ubers aren't really close by at this hotel. All of them take like 15 minutes to get here, and so by the time I ordered one and then got there, it was going to be 30 minutes, and I was just tired and wanted to sleep anyway. And then I was like, okay, maybe I should just eat and immediately go to bed. There are so many emails I haven't checked, so I was on my computer for a while, and then like my computer needed to update, and then my iPad needed to update, and I had to make sure I had everything plugged in for tomorrow. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll try to go to bed early-ish, and then maybe I'll wake up at like 6 or 7 and like read for a little bit. I'm going to remember this time. Read for a little bit, write for a little bit. Maybe I'll bring my computer and go to this like really cute coffee shop. Like downtown Greenville is so cute. There are so many cute little shops and boutiques. I went to one on Friday afternoon with Brianna Knickerbocker. She's very sweet. But I need sleep. Do any of y'all I need sleep? I've mentioned this before. I can do 6 hours. I think I should start trying for 6 hours, because then I start to get in my head about like, oh, I need like 8 hours. I must have 8. And so if I don't have 8, there's like this weird little panic thing, and then all of a sudden I end up getting like 3. I don't know what's happening. I'm sure I could go get diagnosed somewhere, but I really do not particularly trust the prescription and pharmaceutical world. I'm not interested in taking a bunch of things, that are only going to help 20% and then cause 50% more problems, because my body doesn't like having a bunch of foreign whatever being thrown at it. So I don't know if the root is anxiety, ADHD, something else. I have no idea. I'm sure a doctor would love to give me some sort of prescription. But yeah, I just ended up going to bed last night at like 4. I like soaked in the tub for a little bit. I tried to read a little. My brain was just whirring, so I ended up writing a little bit. Yeah, and so I woke up at like 10. So I got 6 hours, and I feel good. So maybe I should start wrapping my head around like, it's okay to get like 6 hours, as much sleep as I can. I don't like need to absolutely perfectly get 9 every single night. Maybe I should start trying to get like 6 consistently. And maybe I should try for like midnight to 6. I don't know if that's sustainable. Maybe midnight to 7:30 would even be great. If I got up at 7:30 this morning, I could have taken, Maddox on a quick little walk probably, recorded this and still had time to go to a coffee shop, bring my computer, bring my book, for probably a good like hour and a half, and then come back. And then part of me is like, okay, what's the point of going to the coffee shop? Like, why? I have this hotel room. They have like tea, from like the Hilton tea, so I could have like a chamomile or an Earl Grey. Yeah, English. So like, why do I need to go? Why do I need to go to this cute coffee shop? Like, why do I have to spend money on the Uber? Why am I spending my time doing this? Like, why? And I guess the answer to that question is why not? Because otherwise, what's the point? If we're not here to enjoy pretty things, yummy things, new company, new environments, and, appreciate them, then what are we doing? There's literally no point to, go to a cute coffee shop, really, technically, other than like, green tea matcha, which is usually what I get. Does have some, health properties, some anti-inflammatory green tea situation. Good idea. But, does it really matter? So it's just because I would want to. I like the idea of getting up early and being like creatively productive. And I don't know why that is so hard for me to become. I don't have an answer. But I also do feel like it is a little bit forced of like, ooh, you're doing life right if you get up early. So I'm sure there's some of that kind of infiltrating pressure from what I'm supposed to be doing versus what I'm actually doing. And then I feel this pang of guilt, like I'm behind and like I've done everything wrong and I would have been more successful in college. And then what does more successful mean in life? Because then tons of my friends who are more successful are terribly exhausted and miserable working their corporate, consulting jobs. But some of them love it and some of them hate it. Learning process. Figuring this all out. Speaking of, waking up a little on the later side, I, got knocked on by by housekeeping, and like through the door, they're like, "Do you need housekeeping?" I'm like, "No." I don't know if you guys heard that. And they're like, "Checking out." I'm like, "Dude, yes, but I'm still here. Like, give me. It's not time yet. It is not time yet. Leave me alone." I need to rinse off, finish packing. I have most things packed away already, so that should be easy. But I kind of want to do my hair a little bit. I wonder if I have time for that. We're pushing it. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's flip to a page in our lovely book and see what it has for us today. Okay. Awesome. Okay. It's impossible to imitate another artist's point of view. We can only swim in the same waters. So feel free to copy the works that inspire you on the road to finding your own voice. It's a time-tested tradition. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I will leave you with that to chew on and think on. I hope you guys are having a good day, or are about to have a good day, or had a good day as you perhaps about to sleep yourself. Thank you for joining on this fun little Hotel Yap journey, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.